welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexia Leanne. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you won't miss anything. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be doing a short tutorial on brows, and then the good thing about this, it'll be less than 5 minutes to do. Today I'll be using different products. On one brow I'll be using the Fenty brow, and it's in the color Soft Black. I just picked this up from Sephora, so we'll see how we like this one. And also I'll be using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil on the other one, and this one's in black. This is the usually one I go to, but I wanted to try a high brand, and then I want to try a drugstore one. So we'll see how that goes. Also, after we do that, we'll be using the concealers. Obviously I always use the NARS, so I'll be using that on the Fenty side. And then the LA Girl Pro Girl, I'll be using that on the other side with the NYX. So, if you want to see how this looks turn out, just stick around and keep on watching. So on the left side, we'll be using the Fenty Beauty, and this one again is in Soft Black. And it comes with this type of brush instead of the little spoolies that we're used to. And let's zoom in. Okay. So this is how this one looks. So first things first, we're going to kind of, you see this is the natural shape of my brow. I want to thicken it up just a little bit. I do not like to really paint on my brows. I like them to be natural as possible, looking like hair. So I'm going to take this pencil and just kind of lightly stroke underneath. Kind of seeing where I want my brow, how far out I want it to go. And then you're just basically tracing the shape of your brow. You're going to go all the way. So this is the only part you do that you just drawing line. So then I'm going to go back on the top and do like the same thing, but this more time kind of just stroking like light hairs. Trying to find the best shape for my brows. And then this one's really good to like flip of the wrist to go to the front, because you don't want this to be too boxy. And this pencil glides on really easy. And then I'm just kind of filling my brows, but with light strokes with kind of like a pencil, literally. If you have really dark hairs, I would recommend this color because it blends, like it will blend in very easily. And at the front, you really want to be really careful with this, like really light strokes. And then just kind of want to shade it in. Also, to really get a good brow, you will want to make sure your eyebrows are kind of very clean at the front and really like right here. It's kind of hard to continue to put on brows and you have a lot of stray hairs. So I would recommend just kind of either plucking those, but I usually just go to a brow bar, that's what it's called, and it's just, they just thread my brows. And they just take off the little hairs. So then I'm going to come in with my little spoolie and just kind of work that into my brow. Just kind of blending it out. And if you just need any extra, just always go back to it. and really just work this in this area so it won't look boxy. We just kind of want a smooth transition. And that is basically it for this side. So this, again, this is the Fenty Beauty. And on this brow, I'll be using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. And this is the one I usually just go to every day. It's really inexpensive. It's $10. I get it at Ulta. This is the one I buy every time. So let's go ahead and try this one again. Just kind of gently sweep under the eye where you want to kind of draw your line. Now I would say the difference, I already can see a difference with these two pencils, because the Fenty, it just glides on more smoothly. You don't have to press as hard, but with this one I do, but it really doesn't bother me because they really should do the same thing. And then again, I'm going to come to the front. But we also, I forgot to show you on the other brow, we can use this spoolie just to kind of bring this down, so we can get the shape of this one as well. Light strokes. And then kind of fill this in at the front as well. And then I'm going to go in and lightly stroke up for the front of my brow. You don't want too much product at the front because, again, don't want boxy brows. Honestly, I love the pencils better than the dip brows and things because I already have naturally pretty much thick brows. And again, I just don't like my brows to look like they're painted. And then I'm going to take my spoolie, blend that in. Going to go in with a little bit more, just to kind of fill out the sparse hairs that I do have. So this is usually where I'll stop with my brows. So this is usually where I stop with my brows. Again, this side is my Fenty Beauty and this side is my NYX. As you can see, they're pretty much the same. They look the same. I just thicken them up some and fill them in. And lastly, then next, I'm going to come in with my NARS and a brush with Morphe Jaclyn Hill, and I'm going to clean up around my brows to give them more of a sharp look. So I'm going to take a little product, kind of go under my brow. It does not take very much product at all for this part. And bring that down just a little bit. With your colors of your brows, I feel like you do not need a really light color. Just kind of like your skin tone color or a little bit lighter. I know some people do like them really white colors, but that looks, when you're in the sun, you can really tell how it looks. And you can tell where it stops, and it does not look all that cute. So then I'm going to also take it and put it above my brow bone. To kind of carve this out. And then you can kind of wipe off the excess off this brush, because you can use this brush to kind of blend this in. And usually I would go ahead and do my eyebrows before I do any makeup, because this gets into your eyeshadow. But for the purpose of this video, I was just showing you guys just the brows. And I just like take my finger and just kind of work that into my skin, because it's really not much product. It's really not hard to do. And I really just clean up that brow to make it pop even more. Also, you can use like a highlighter to really put right here under this brow bone to just make it pop. And then for the other side, for my NYX, I'm going to be using this one. And this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Love this concealer. It is so inexpensive. This is like $2.99 to $3.99 at Ulta. This color is in Cool Tan. It's amazing. So again, I'm going to clean up this brow. And I think, honestly, I'm going to use this brush again just to get some product off of there. And just kind of clean up this brow as well. And again, clean up this. Again, I'm just taking a finger and just rubbing that. And those are my brows. And last but not least, I'm going to take some Anatasia Beverly Hill, and this is just a gel, clear gel, just going to coat on my brows to keep them in place. That's it for this. Easy to do, literally does not take long at all to achieve beautiful natural looking brows. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in for today's video. It means a lot to me, more than what you'll know. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up. And if you know someone that might need help with their brows, be sure to give them this link so they can learn how to do their brows in less than 5 minutes. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!